Hello and welcome to the Department of Residence Life presentation. My name is Claire McDonald and I am the Assistant Director of Residence Life for Assignments, Marketing, and Communication. My role within the Department of Residence Life is to develop plans for all of our on-campus housing procedures, and I help coordinate big events like move-in. My colleagues and I are happy to answer any questions you might have about how to make Loyola home. So let's start with the 10,000-foot view of our department. Our mission statement guides our work and our decision-making. The most important part of our mission is that statement in the beginning, in partnership with our residents. We rely on the partnership and participation of each of our residents to transform our residence halls into vibrant communities. In order to best assist our residential students in building those communities, we have a large team to help provide everyone with the best possible experience. 3 groups of staff that incoming students should be aware of are resident directors, resident assistants, and the central office team. Our resident directors are key members of our staff team. They're full-time staff members who've earned a master's degree in student affairs or student development, and they all live on campus in addition to working on campus. Our resident directors manage the day-to-day operations of the residence halls, supervise our student workers, and help plan community building activities for all of their students. They also provide emergency response in the event a student needs assistance outside of business hours. There's always at least one resident director on call to provide service to the residence halls, and that is every single day out of the year with no exceptions. Resident assistants are 2nd, 3rd, or 4th year students who live in each of our communities. They were selected to be a resource to each of their residents, and they're well positioned to help students get connected to the Loyola community as the academic year gets started. The resident assistants went through a rigorous training process, and they're there to provide support and resources to each of the students in their areas. Finally, the central office team, where I work, is located in Simpson Hall, and we're open during regular business hours. Our team works to provide more of the behind-the-scenes administration for the department. So we work with things like facilities, budgets, databases, marketing, websites, and so on. We're a great resource for students and their families before you arrive for the start of the fall semester. If you ever don't know where to go with a question, you can give us a call. We're happy to help you out with directing you in to the right people. Loyola is a residential campus, so we are committed to students having an on-campus living experience. Research conducted nationally over many years has shown that living on campus is associated with a number of positive outcomes. For example, students who live on campus tend to take advantage of campus resources more often, and they tend to graduate at higher levels than students who do not live on campus. Therefore, Loyola has a 2-year residency requirement. So that means that students joining us as new first-year students in fall of 2021 should plan on living on campus for their 1st and 2nd year at Loyola. There are obviously exceptions to this residency requirement. So students joining us from the immediate Chicagoland area are welcome to choose to either live on campus or to commute from their parents' home. If students want to commute, they're welcome to do so, and they should complete a residency requirement exemption form. Information about that is available on our website, and we're happy to walk you through the requirements of that process anytime. So you can give our office a call if you want more information about that. Students who live on campus are invited to participate in our Learning Community Program. One of these programs are listed here. So we have Greenhouse, International, Leadership for Social Change, Multicultural, Service and Faith, Wellness, My Brother's Keeper, which was new last year, and Arts, the Arts LLC. These LLCs are a program that students can participate in, and these students live together in a residence hall with other students, and they all share a common interest in one of these areas. All of these students take courses together, including a unique section of Univ 101, which all new incoming students do take, and some core classes each semester that relate to the theme of the learning community. So learning community students do not take extra courses, but they do take classes all together. These are classes that they would otherwise be taking, but they are all around these themes listed here. These students receive customized support from both faculty and staff. LC courses are taught by engaged faculty with intentionally small class sizes, and each community has a Loyola staff member who's devoted to the success of each student in the community. You can sign up for a learning community in the same portal you use to complete your housing application, which I'll talk about at the end of this presentation. For the 21-22 academic year, students will be living in single rooms and double rooms. When you apply for housing, you'll be able to list your room type preference. And if you know somebody that you think would be a great roommate match for you, you can list that person on your application as well. We're always happy to assign students together as long as they request each other mutually. So each student needs to request the other one. If you don't know a roommate yet, most students don't, so that is very normal. We will match you based on a series of questions that you answer on your application. Given that we're a little limited right now in providing in-person residence hall tours, we did work with a company to provide virtual room tours for each of our buildings. If you go to our website, each of the halls is listed on the left-hand side of the page. And if you open up those sites, you'll be able to see a link to the virtual room tour. And you can virtually walk through each sample room in each of our residence halls. So I encourage you to take a look at those over the next several weeks to get a sense of what each of our halls has to offer. In each hall, each student lives in, again, a single or double room, and they have a twin XL bed, a desk, chair, closet, or a wardrobe, depending on the type of building, and a chest of drawers. Beyond that, you're welcome to bring any items that you want from home that make you feel a little bit more comfortable and make your room your own space. The room shown here is an example of a double room in Mertz Hall, which is one of our largest first-year residence halls on campus. Next steps for incoming students, we'll cover those real quick. Again, we encourage you to take a virtual tour of all the residence halls so you get a sense of what each one has to offer. And then you'll need to complete a housing application. The housing application is open now, and after you submit your enrollment deposit, you'll have access to that through your Next Stop portal. We do not prioritize applications by date, so students can submit their application anytime between now and May 1st, which is the enrollment deposit priority deadline. So as long as you get all your materials in to us by May 1st, then we'll be able to include you in our first round of housing assignments. On your application, again, you'll tell us your building and room type preferences. You can let us know a roommate request and then answer those roommate matching questions. And then finally, you'll select a meal plan. If you have questions about the meal plans, you can reach out to Dining Services for more information. Once you submit your housing application, you can log back into Next Stop and make any changes you'd like. So nothing is really final until May 1st. But once that priority deadline passes, we will need to start making those housing assignments. So if you do want to make changes, just go ahead and do that before May 1st. And then finally, you can give us a call, email, or contact us via social media anytime. Our contact information is available here, and you can also check the information out on the website anytime you'd like. Please feel free to reach out anytime you need anything from our office. We're happy to help you, and we're really excited that you're considering making Loyola home. Thank you.